Hey, what's going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome back to the channel. So we have Bitcoin getting rejected off of the 786 Fibonacci, the 0.786 Fibonacci. We have been bouncing from the 618. If you would have been pulling the Fibonacci retracement levels and watching the resistance and support that we have been ranging from for the past couple of weeks. Now, guys, let's get right into the charts here. We are going to show you these levels that we think Bitcoin is going to be crushing even here in the short term. So if you're looking at the charts right now, let's bring over our trading view chart and let's show you guys what we are talking about. We're talking about the 786 here being where we got rejected yesterday. And now we're starting to see if we're going to trade right back down to the 618, which is the Fibonacci retracement level, which is 63,009. And if we end up trading back down there, that could be a good bounce level to get us back over the $70,000 ranges, which is what we are looking forward towards. And the whole market is looking forward to getting back into the 70s range, because then once we actually break these previous resistance levels right here, then we are going to be going off to the freaking races, guys, of getting over to 79,000, and then the next levels being 96, and then 112, and then that golden level of $121,000 per Bitcoin, which is the breakout portion of the cup and handle pattern that is forming on the bigger time frames. If you were to look at the daily and bring up this chart, which is this chart, if you've been on this channel for long enough, you would have know about this chart, which is the MAGA Pepe that is actually sipping from that magical cup and handle pattern, which the breakout is up towards. I think we're going to have a breakout of $150,000 per Bitcoin, possibly by the end of this year. And then we have even a bigger price prediction, which is the banana zone prediction of the peak of the cycle, which we think is going to be happening just like it did in 2020. And we go into that banana zone, and the target for that is $348,000 per Bitcoin. But I know what you guys are actually more interested in. I know what you're more interested in, and you're interested in the memes. The memes have been an absolute takeover from 2023 last year with the start of Pepe leading that charge. And then we have coins like Bonk. We have coins like Dog with Hat. We have dogs like Kendu Inu and Shiba Inu. Like, all of these things are starting to really get massive trading volume. And Pepe is just leading that charge. And we want to show you guys here on the meme section, and not even just the meme section, but just the entire crypto market cap as a whole. If you look at the whole total crypto market cap as a whole, the top 10 traded coin out of the entire market right now, guys, is Pepe. It's Pepe. With a $1.3 billion trading volume on the hourly, this is absolutely insane. So this is including with the centralized exchange trading volume, the centralized exchange traded volume, the DEX traded volume, Binance being one of the highest traded volume exchanges for Pepe. And then we have obviously also OKX, and we got MEXC, BYBIT, but Binance really pushing that volume. And then you think of the decentralized volume is massive with the Uniswap liquidity pools. And so what I want you guys to do is just get it wrapped around your head that it could be that memes are going to be one of the top traded narratives in this space. And then right under it is going to be gaming and AI. And then we got real world assets and a lot of other different narratives that people are trading right now. But to make the most gains in this space in a short amount of time, but also still have a little bit of a long-term trajectory of taking profits, you want to get into the memes. You definitely want to start getting into the memes. Now, if you go to the meme section, you go to what is the top by market cap right now, and we got Dogecoin, Shiba, Pepe, Dog with Hat, Bonk, Floki, Brett, PopCap, Mog, Book of Meme, Mew. Now, these things are doing really, really well. These are kind of almost becoming your top tier meme coins like Bonk, Pepe, Shiba Inu, obviously Dogecoin was the leader and the essence and the birth of meme culture and meme coins, of something being a joke and ended up being something that's has carried the test of time and has stood the test of time and has carried the torch for the success of other meme coins. And so we are following the meme space pretty tight. We got some new things that have come out recently, like Mooding, which is literally a a hippo, a baby hippo. So I know there's like massive degen things that are coming up in the space, like things like Mooding and what else? I mean, we got all of these other different speculative tokens. I mean, you got Retardio. Just go down the list. You got Slurf, and but the things that I think that are going to play out the best, in my personal opinion, is things like Harry Potter, Sonic, Obama 10, Inu. It's got a great narrative behind it. It's got a team that is constantly working. It's one of the most like memeable cryptocurrencies, I think, as a whole. It really does good in terms of keeping that meme culture alive, and just like almost like an ADD, ADHD, trippy mind look into what meme culture really is. And so they also are going to be releasing their own chain as well. So that's going to be huge. We have things that I think kind of go hand in hand, is like the SPX 6900 and things like Wojak. I think Wojak is also coming up in the list as well, coming back. Wojak came out around the same time as Pepe, and we have some of these things doing pretty well. And then you got to remember about the AVAX ecosystem as well. The AVAX ecosystem with their meme coins. You have this meme coin that is one of the top meme coins, the COQ ENU. I'll let you say that. I'm not going to say it out loud. But this is one of the AVAX, Avalanche meme coins that I think could do very well. A lot of people talk about it. I get people talking about it on my live stream all the time. When I mention meme coins, I get at least one or two people mentioning this particular coin. And then you want to just be actually bullish on AVAX as well, because AVAX at the peak of the bull market last cycle went as high as $170. I mean, this thing crushed. I think the all-time high for this was 146. Sorry, it wasn't that high, but it was still over $145 for one AVAX. And literally, AVAX is now it just hit about $30. It just hit $30 on this run, but now it's literally under $30. It's $29 for AVAX, and this thing is massive. I mean, this thing is involved with so much stuff and with crypto gaming that it could be one of those coins that you end up investing in that hits multiple different narratives, and it's cheap. I mean, it's so cheap. I mean, you think about where we're sitting at right now, and we're sitting at a really, really good spot. So with that being said, we have some interesting things playing out, I think, with the dominance. You know, we go into the dominance of Ethereum, go into the dominance of Bitcoin, and you can see some interesting things playing out. We've got the dominance possibly going back down to 55 to 53, that moving average of dominance for Bitcoin. And what that's going to do is switch that dominance and go into Ethereum, and Ethereum is going to hit its 200-day moving average of 16% to 17 to 18% dominance. And what do you think that's going to do with things like AVAX and Polkadot and Phantom and ICP? Go down the list. I mean, basically what happens, and Metis too. Go down the list of all these different things, Renders, Shiba Inu, even Sol. All of these things are going to start pumping massively when we start getting the dominant switch and us pushing into some altcoin season that was reminiscent of this early this year in January, February, and March, where we had a massive run on altcoins. And just to give you an example of one of those runs that we had for one of these altcoins was STG. We had STG literally go up just massively. The Stargate Finance, we talked about this on this channel, and 251% just in that little teaser of a pump in March. And you can see here that we're now, even with STG, under this range of getting back up into those levels. So this is just one coin. Now you can go down the list and think like, okay, I could probably speculate into some of these other altcoin assets and start to scoop up some profits, scoop up some coins, but also hold these into a long-term time frame of taking profits, because we've showed you guys before with Litecoin as your indicator, oscillating wave indicator, and canary in the coal mine, as one of the watchers of the channel said, is that you go into this banana zone in Litecoin just like we do with the rest of the market when we start to pump off of the halving years. So with the halving years being in effect, we get these massive runs on Litecoin, and this is where I think the rest of the market, you could think, okay, I can start taking some profits and scooping off some profits around this time. And so I want you guys to keep on your radar. When Litecoin is over $260 and is in this range, then we are going to be in some sweet territory for the rest of the altcoin space. And you can see it broken down here by looking at the altcoin index and comparing it to where we were just in March here, January and March. And then now we are starting to trade up from support from where we bottomed out here in July. And now we're starting to move back up. We're starting to see a flippening back into these bullish coins like Solana, ICP, XRP, Thorchain, Ruin, Aave, got Sui, Tau, Fetch AI, Shiba Inu, Optimism. All of these things are starting to trade up, and you can see the things that are in the red here are the things that you could be scooping up on a massive discount still, like Floki, Crow, Litecoin, Caspa, Chainlink, the Graph, Uniswap, Arbitrum. You got HBAR, you got Ethereum itself. Ethereum is still at a massive discount. Ethereum could easily get to 10K, I think, at the peak of this cycle when Bitcoin is at $300,000. I mean, you got to think, when Bitcoin's at $300,000, a 10K ETH is like easy. That is easy, guys. So just remember, we have still a lot of room to grow with this market. These movements, I don't want you to think that you're too late. Like, the FOMO can set in and it'll make you make stupid moves, but really, like, we still have a little bit of time. We still have some time, guys. I want to remind you that. I want to remind you of this because the peak of the bull run, this bull run, I think is going to be happening in the first quarter of 2025. And we haven't even gotten to the election yet. So we still have all of October. We have all of November, all of December to still get into some good positions here, to still get into some really good positions for these altcoins and Bitcoin and Ethereum. It is prime time right now, okay? So don't get too FOMO. Have a plan, have a strategy, execute it, and know that going into the first part of next year is when the things are going to start getting real frothy, and you're going to want to think about taking some profits. Now, this is my own personal strategy. You do not have to follow it. Obviously, this is a financial advice, but I think if you've been following this channel for long enough, you have been now developing your strategy and tightening it up and knowing that the best is yet to come in the first quarter of 2025. Now, if you've made it through this whole video and you're to the very end and you're hearing me speak right now and you're looking at me, subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons that you need to click on your screen and with your thumb and on your phone and all that stuff, and we can get to Valhalla together. This is called the Dano Dojo crew. If you're part of the crew, then come with me and join these live streams on a normal basis, because we do live streams Monday through Friday, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we've been keeping it consistent, and we've been really loving all of the interaction from you guys and from the community, and we have some big things coming up. I mean, I am super excited to tell you guys about what we have been planning for a long time and what we are just like really, really excited to tell you about and to show you, and what we're working on with some other channels and things like that. So we're really excited. So please, guys, stick with me. You don't want to fade this channel and the things that we're working on, and also you just want to be in the crypto markets right now. This is the place, guys. Like, if you want to get a chance to make some massive moves and changes in your life, then the cryptocurrency markets is where it's at. I mean, honestly, there's no other industry that is going to grow as fast as this one. It's just, bar none, it is the best industry that you can get in to to drastically change your life. So with that being said, guys, I don't know why I keep saying with that being said. I need to cut that out of my vocabulary. But all right, guys, with that golden alpha, I'll see you on the next live stream, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.
Oh, shit. Help! Help! I need help. I need help.